Alright guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another video. You've got Mr. Everything English, Mr. EE, and in today's video I want to give you my predictions on Inspector Calls. Now since yesterday I put up my poetry prediction, I've got lots of messages about what I think is coming up for Inspector Calls. So that is what I am doing in today's video. Guys, on a side note, I don't know what happened to the camera quality yesterday. That video quality is bad, so please forgive me. But today's another day, and let's look at my predictions. Now, same thing as we did for the poetry. If we're going to predict accurately, we must look at what has come up previously to look at what will come up on Thursday. So this is what came up in June 2017 and June 2018. Okay guys, so that is what came up over the last 2 years. So you've had Eric, and one second guys, let's rewind. Some of you may not know what the questions are like. So you get 2 questions, you get multiple choice. You either get a character question or you either get a theme question, and you only answer one. You do not answer both. Now this is a good thing, because let's say you get one question that you haven't got a clue what to write on, you simply answer the other, hoping you can write something on that one. Now, one question is a character question and one question is a theme question. So, in the last 2 years, you've had Mrs. Burling and you've had Eric. Those 2 characters have come and they've gone. So, who have you got left? You've got Gerald, you've got Mr. Burling, you've got Sheila, you've got the Inspector, and you've got Eva Smith. Edna, sadly, is not going to come up. And if she does come up, you guys can come and kill me. But Edna will not be coming up. Very, very, very unlikely. So you got 5 characters to pick from. Now so you got Gerald, Mr. Burling, Inspector, Sheila, and Eva Smith. Now because Eric came up last year, I don't think Gerald will come up this year, because they're very similar in certain ways. But still revise him. Then you got Burling, Inspector, Sheila, Eva Smith. Now guys, you are laughing. In my opinion, the 2 toughest characters have come and gone. Mrs. Burling and Eric are the 2 toughest characters, and they're gone. They're done with. So you guys have got, in my opinion, the easiest characters to play with. So the first thing you should be doing is revising those 5 characters and making sure you know at least 4 quotes for each character, and you know what role they play in this play. Now, if I'm going to be pushed for a prediction, I predict that you will get either Burling or the Inspector. But that's an open playing field. It might even be Sheila. But my point being, guys and girls, you've got characters that there's a lot to say about. So you guys are lucky in that sense. So that's my prediction. It's either one of those 5. If I had to push, I predict that it will be either the Inspector or Burling. Now, question 2, the theme question. For the past 2 years in a row, you've had a question around social class and responsibility. So I don't think you will get a question on the theme of social class / responsibility. Therefore, what other themes are there? Other themes are like gender, the difference between the elder generation and the younger generation, family, and power. I predict that you will get a question in the theme category on either gender or the gap between the difference between the elders and the youngers. Now, that doesn't mean you don't revise the other themes. But themes are a little bit different, because themes, you don't need to revise them specifically. As long as you revise the characters and you know them well enough, you could apply them to any particular theme. For example, Mr. Burling can be applied to power. The Inspector can be applied to power. Sheila, Mr. Burling, Eva Smith, Gerald, Eric can all be applied to gender and how they view women and so on. So guys, my advice is revise the characters and within your quotes, revise the themes. So those are my 2 predictions for Inspector Calls. I predict that out of the 5 characters that are left, you will either get Inspector or Burling, and out of the themes, you will either get gender or the gap between the elder and the younger generation. Now that is just a prediction. Please revise everything. Yeah, make sure you're clear. Revise your characters, revise your themes, revise your quotes, revise your context. Make sure you're fully ready for this exam on Thursday. Now, that was my prediction. Guys, I've got videos. If you go on my YouTube and scroll down, I've got loads of videos on Inspector Calls, loads of videos on poetry. Watch them because they will help. Over the next 3 days, so Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I've got 3 videos coming out. One on unseen poetry, one on an Inspector Calls, and one on how to write and structure your essay. On Instagram, I've got videos coming out and already out on the forms of poetry, how to compare the poems. I've got videos coming out on Inspector Calls, Animal Farm, and all the other texts. After Thursday, we will be doing English language. Guys, look, as always, thank you for your support. Any questions, let me know. Drop me a DM on Insta, drop me a message on YouTube, drop a comment down below. I do try to reply to as many comments as possible. As always, thank you for watching, and please don't kill me if my predictions are wrong. Peace.